Vietnam veteran, so I'd love to recognize you first, sir. Thank you. Here, bring him to Kim.
Senator, veterans and all Americans admire your service in Vietnam. We admire the fact that you're the Straight Talk Express, but we know that you voted against, well, actually you didn't vote on the new GI Bill and you spoke out against it. We understand you had a difference on that, but we haven't heard an explanation of why you voted against your colleagues' proposals to increase health care funding in 2004, 5, 6, and 7, when we had troops coming back from 2 wars.
Well, let me say, first of all, sir, on the issue of the GI Bill, I have great respect for Senator Webb, and I appreciate his efforts and his service to our country. The issue was we need to increase our educational benefits for our veterans, and we were dedicated to that proposition. The problem that some of us had who were career military people was that there were studies that showed that we didn't have incentives for people to become career military people. I think those who have served understand the importance of the non-commissioned officer and incentives for people to stay in. So we argued for an ability of veterans of active duty service personnel after they'd been in for a period of time, they could transfer those educational benefits to their spouses and or family members. We felt that was one appropriate so that a career military person doesn't have to worry about providing educational benefits in that way, and also an incentive to stay in. Well, we reached an agreement. In case you missed it, we reached an agreement and we passed the legislation, and we will now not only have the increased educational benefits, but we will also have incentives for people to become career military people and be able to transfer those benefits. Now, I'm disappointed that it only went back to 2001. I was disappointed that Senator Webb didn't support making it permanent. And Senator Graham and I and other veterans will be looking to try to extend that to all veterans, not just 2001. I hope you'll urge Senator Webb and others to agree with that. My friend, all I can say is I don't know what you're pointing to, but I've received every award from every major veterans organization in America. I've received every organization in America their awards. Sir, I don't know what you're referring to, nor do, sir, I'm responding to your question, and then I will let you speak again if you'd like, but you want to, the way we try to conduct these is let people finish, and then I will go back to you. I'll go right back. So I don't know what bill you're referring to, and I don't know what you're referring to, and I'll be glad to have you refer to it. But the reason why I have a perfect voting record from organizations like the Veterans of Foreign Wars, the American Legion, and all the other veteran service organizations is because of my support of them. But you can go ahead and respond if you want to. Go ahead. Give him the microphone back.
I'll respond by saying this, that you do not have a perfect voting record by the DAV and the VFW. That's where these votes are recorded. And the votes were proposals by your colleagues in the Senate to increase health care funding of the VA in 2003, 4, 5, and 6 for troops returning from Iraq and Afghanistan, and you voted against those proposals. I can give the specific Senate votes, the numbers of those Senate votes, right now.
Well, I thank you, and I'll be glad to examine what your version of my record is. But again, I've been endorsed in every election by all of the veterans organizations that do that. I've been supported by them, and I've received their highest awards from all of those organizations. So I guess they don't know something you know. So I thank you very much, and I will continue to be proud of my support for the veterans of this country and proud of their support